Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jason Zimmerman. For the first time tonight, we are hearing directly from Green Bay's former superintendent, Dr. Claude Tiller Jr. himself, just hours after the Green Bay Board of Education unanimously accepted his resignation during a special meeting late this afternoon. As we've been reporting, Tiller has been the focus of an investigation launched this past week after making controversial comments caught on a hot mic to an Atlanta radio show host. Releasing a statement just a short time ago, Tiller said, quote, "In the days subsequent to my appearance on the program, it was disheartening to learn that select comments in my 2-hour-long interview were interpreted in a manner that inadvertently caused offense to some in our school community. It's important to emphasize that my comments were specifically directed toward the broader systemic issues within public education that contribute to ongoing challenges. This perspective underscored our district's dedication to driving positive change and improvement. My intention was not to call out individuals, but to highlight areas where our collective efforts can catalyze significant improvements in the learning experience for every child," end quote. And a First Alert update, Brittany Schmidt was at today's meeting watching it all unfold and has reaction.
I move that the Board of Education accept the resignation of Dr. Claude Tiller Jr. as presented in closed session.
With a unanimous vote of 7-0, the board accepted Superintendent Dr. Claude Tiller Jr.'s resignation from the Green Bay Area Public School District about 7 months into his position. A board member tells Action 2 News they received the letter from Tiller's attorney on Saturday.
I just want to say that I'm incredibly sad about this. I've been a huge supporter of Dr. Tiller, and he's done a lot of good for the district, and I want that to continue. But I accepted his resignation.
In a statement, Tiller says he stepped down with mixed emotions, saying, quote, "This decision was extremely difficult to make and comes after considerable deliberation, reflecting on the district's needs, its future direction, and a collaborative consensus with the board regarding what serves the best interest of collective stewardship of the district," end quote. The board says without a resignation, the investigation would have continued into the alleged comments Tiller made during a radio show in Atlanta. Tiller says he is disheartened to learn his comments were interpreted in a manner that caused offense. He says he spoke with candor and from, quote, "personal experiences as an educational leader of color. Simply put, I spoke my truth," end quote.
I don't have any comment on the video. I encourage when the video is available that people make their own decisions about the video.
While community leaders at Saturday's meeting still wait to see the video, they will no longer wait for change to happen.
In response to this, we're going to form our own task force.
The executive directors of 3 resource centers in the area are teaming up and creating a new task force. Casa Alba Melanie, a resource center for the Hispanic community. CAMSA, a resource center serving immigrants and refugees. And We All Rise, an African American resource center.
Our organizing is not going to stop. You all have lit a fire under us.
What has happened is that Dr. Tiller was addressing needs that people, as you can tell, felt really connected with and finally thought there was someone who could have that lens of understanding what needs to be done.
The task force will be called United Front for Social Change. They tell us their mission will be to highlight the inequalities they are seeing within the district and host town halls for community input.
It doesn't surprise us that this happened, but it is disheartening because this is a majority minority district. And this is the message that they're giving to our children. That if you voice your opinion, if you make a mistake, you're done. You can't say anything, you can't speak up. Well, we, the community leaders, are sending the message that your voice matters. We're going to be sticking up for the families and the students, and we are going to be that force for change.
A force for change, they say, to ensure diversity plays a center role in the future of the district and at this table.
A 61.5% majority means that board should look like the kids that's in that classroom. And so we're coming for that. And we want that to be reflected immediately.
In Green Bay, Brittany Schmidt, Action 2 News.
If you would like to read Tiller's full statement, you can find it on our website, WBAY.com. The district says the deputy superintendent will now take over. We learned tonight, Action 2 News will be able to get a copy of the interview on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Look for us to continue to provide First Alert updates as we receive them. Taking a live look now.